How are you doing, people from all over the world? Here is Danny and our vintage bike project is on. I'm very excited about it. But today I'd like to share with you something I just discovered regarding my new bike stand. If you remember, a couple of days ago I showed you the unboxing of my new Topic bike stand and some tools I got from Topic. But as soon as I started to use this one here, I realized I won't be able to use it just as I wanted. So I asked Topic to get me another one. Now I have two different bike stands. So I'm going to just compare the systems and tell you why I choose this one over this one. So that will be something for people who are searching for a very good bike stand. And so we've got here two Topic bike stands. The one on the left side with our vintage roadie is the Prepstand Max. It cost around $125. And the one on the right side with the mountain bike is the Prepstand Elite, a bit more expensive, $250. Both are three-legged bike stands. The Elite is just more rough, is just bigger, heavier and more stable. But that's not the main difference. The main difference, for me at least, is the way we mount the bike on it. And so, Prepstand Max, as you can see, our roadie is actually put on the bike stand, and that feature makes it not fully working for me. As you can see, there is no clamp at the seat tube or top tube or whatever. We only put the bike by the main tube and the bottom bracket area on this little arm of this bike stand. And the other one has the clamp, which we can also rotate so that the bike will be mounted either by the seat tube or the top tube. And this is the main feature that is crucial for me. On the left side, we will put the bike on the bike stand. On the right side, the bike will be hang on the bike stand. Let me explain why this system doesn't fully work for me. Number one, washing the bike. I have to do all the work with my bikes indoor here in the studio, which I'm renting, because I cannot wash the bike outside. So not having access to this large portion of my bike doesn't really work for me. I know these bike stands aren't really made for washing the bike, but I do it here in the studio. So this system doesn't help. The second problem I came across with this system is adjusting the gears of the bikes with external cables. Even though this little part here has some small tunnels which we can guide those cables through, the cables are a bit squeezed into the frame, towards the frame. So the tension of the cable changes and you are not able to adjust the gears exactly as you want it. So that's the problem with the external cables, but there is some problem also with the internal system. The third problem. Now imagine I have to replace the cables on the internal system. That means I would need the access to the port of my cables at the bottom bracket area, which I don't have on this system. So it's even not possible to replace the cables using this bike stand. On the other system, that's the bike which is hang on the bike stand, there is no problem with washing the bike, no problem with adjusting the gears, and that would be no problem to route any cables through this port, or if the port was here, no problem as well. To be completely fair, I'm gonna also mention the advantages of this system over the other one. Number one was the price. This one is much cheaper. Number two is the weight. This one has less parts, is not as high, so will be considerably lighter. And the number three is this little arm. It will hold on to our wheel so that the handlebar will not turn to any direction. And this arm is not possible to have on the system where the bike will be hanged by the top tube or the seat tube. So these are my thoughts. I think it's really nice it was nice to share with you what I've just discovered. Let me know if you have further questions and see you soon. Bye bye.